Welcome everyone to this week's Colorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealedwithlove.com. So I'm back from vacation, hence the tan. So we're going to use 3 colors that kind of link with that tan. So our colors this week are brown, gold, and white. So use your intuition to select one of those, or you can select all 3 as a past, present, and future reading. Okay, so we're going with brown first. Now all of the colors link with something sweet. So this is maple syrup. So for you, that maple syrup energy, of course, very natural. It's coming from a tree. It's linking to the earth. So you can kind of get the idea of what this is about with that brown energy. So brown is very much about nurturing. It's about the sweetness of life. It's about mothering. But also, you know, it's a tree that's standing with lots of other trees usually. So this is saying that you have lots of friends around you. You have lots of support. And with that maple syrup, because there's, you know, a couple of different kinds of maple trees, right? And as I understand it, there's just one kind, or maybe more than one, that makes the sugar maple, the maple syrup, and then there's others that maybe don't have that maple syrup. So I feel for you, this means that there are people who really link with, connect with what you are most interested in, what resonates with you, but there are also those that maybe don't resonate with some of your beliefs and some of your ideas, but they're still part of your groups, like your family. So I feel that you have a lot of people around you, a lot of protection, a lot of support, and not just on a physical plane, they're also in the spirit plane as well. On the spirit level, you have a ton of people around you that are helping you. So with this, it's saying you need to be grounded, get back to nature, be with the earth. Also ask for support from those that are around you. Ask for support from those that resonate with you, and also ask for support from those who maybe are in the same family that don't have the same interests as you, but they have something to bring you right now, something that will help you, that will bring everything together. So let's see what cards you have. This is the John Holland deck. Let's see what we get with this. All right, so we get deception and envy. Oh my goodness. So what's interesting to me is that it's gold up here and green there. So the card doesn't feel like it has something to bring at this moment, because what I'm seeing is the gold and the green. Now with that tree energy, it's about abundance with all those people around you, and the green is about abundance and prosperity, and gold is abundance and prosperity as well. So you may be thinking of starting a business or a career, or maybe thinking about your finances, etc. Get some help from around you, but don't listen to everyone. You don't have to listen to everyone. With that deception and envy, there may be somebody that's around you that's a little bit jealous, you know, of what you're doing. You don't have to listen to them. You can just move on from them and move them out of your forest, and you just have your, you know, your little space with the people that you trust. All right then. So our next color is honey. So the honey is golden, and that golden energy, you know, with honey and with bees, the bees fly out from the hive and they bring back nectar to make the honey. They work as a group, and there's also the queen bee as well, isn't there? And of course there's the honeycomb. So this has a couple of different things with it. Bees don't want to go out and leave the hive. They want to stay there, but they go out because they know that it's part of what they need to do to keep the community alive and keep the queen bee alive as well. So I feel that this is, for you, this is saying that there's something you need to do that you might not be too keen on doing, that you don't want to go out to do it. And it could be a job that you don't particularly want, or it could be that you know, if you want to be in a relationship, because the honey is about being in a relationship, if you want a relationship, then you may need to go out to meet someone, or virtually go out like on the internet and meet someone. There may be something that is stretching your boundary that you're not too keen on doing. Well, the honey is saying you need to do it. The honey is saying, look what you get as a consequence of doing that. You get sustenance, you get nurturing, you get food on the table, you get all this fabulous honey. You also get a community that you're working with, and you know, there's a lot of pluses there, even though there may be a minus of going out and being by yourself for a little while. It looks like you're going to find a community to work with, and you know, you'll be doing the same thing all the time, baby, or something that you've done before, but it's going to be okay. You're going to get that honey. It's going to be sweet. All right then, so let's see what your card is. I like the top card. Ooh, you have patience. So this is it's another money energy with this as well. It's saying that finances might be a little bit tight. So this is saying that you're having to weigh up your options, having to put some money away. Be careful with your cash right now. With this, with the patience card, it's saying that, you know, there's something that you want, and you do need to stretch to get that out there to get it. It may not be exactly what you want coming back to you, but have patience. If you've put that energy out there, of course it's going to come back to you. Just be open to receive. All right, so our final color is white. So white is the white sugar. Now, the other two, of course, were very natural, weren't they? With the maple syrup and the honey, the gold. And they're sort of liquid. This one's all granulated, so it's lots of little bits and pieces in there. This is very processed, so it's had a lot of work done to it to get to this point. So I feel with you that you've done a lot of work. That white is wiping the slate clean. It's having a fresh start. So you've done an enormous amount of work to get to this point. But this is saying that you have lots and lots and lots and lots of ideas. It's almost like, well, which way do I go now? There's so much that you can do. So with this, I could get in the number 3. So you may need to just narrow it down to 3 things, 3 ideas, 3 of your best ideas, or 3 directions to kind of take a look at, or 3 people to connect with in a company, in a group, that kind of thing. I'm also being shown that, you know, these ideas or these thoughts, they need some processing time. They need work done on them. So it's almost like you have to go through a series of hoops to get to that point where you finally arrive at where you want to be. I'm also being told that, you know, this started out as sugarcane, so it's kind of that natural aspect, and then you get to this place where it's very refined, and that's the same again with your idea. It's a very natural idea. So whatever it is, eventually it's going to get to this place where it is refined, and then it will be welcomed by you and everybody else. All right then. So let's see what your card is. I wait to see what else comes to me, you know. Oh, look. Prosperity begins. Now, isn't that interesting that each of these kind of sweet spots, each color, has a little bit of information about wealth and money this week? So prosperity begins. This is the Ace of Pentacles usually, but it's a tree, and that tree has fruit on it. So it's saying that fruitfulness is coming to you. Now this is a 1, so it could be in this next year. I know that's a long time, isn't it? But if you're developing something, then it could take a year for it to develop. Of course, it could be a day, an hour, maybe a minute. Something could drop out of the heavens right now. So don't hold on to timing. This is just saying that something is growing, fruitfulness is there, and fertility is there as well. So that's really lovely. And also it says that you're going back to the natural beginning as well, that where you started from. All right, so that's it for this week's Colorscope. Hope you've enjoyed it. Now do be sure to check out my website sealedwithlove.com and my store.sealedwithlove.com. I have some discount codes this week that will expire on Tuesday, so make sure you grab anything you want to grab right now using those discount codes. So sign up for my love letter and you'll get the discount codes in my love letter, and I will put them on my YouTube channel in the little comment section as well, so you can find those discount codes there. Hope you've enjoyed this week. Hope to see you next week. Lots of Coloriscious blessings to you. Bye.